Welcome, Scorpio friends.
Welcome to
And
Tarot, mi amor. I'm Yazda.
David.
We're going to do the heart spread for our friends.
Scorpio friends for the second half of March 2021. And this is a couple spread. This is for anyone that you think of someone when you think of someone. If you're super single, we have a super singles spread. Can I go behind?
We call the 4 pillars.
The 4 pillars. But this is like you don't have to be with someone. You could just be crushing on someone. You could be thinking of someone. It doesn't really matter.
Well, in the heart spread, is this part of the reading is yourself, and the other part is the other person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we do have a diagram. I should point out on our page in the links. If not, it's on our website. That's linked and has a diagram of the spread numbered by 8 cards. It shows the heart and the position. So, but we'll tell them as we go along too.
Okay, this is
you. Your energy coming into relationships. Their energy coming into relationships. You're 5 of Cups. And they're the Ace of Wands.
Okay.
Wow. You're a lot more emotional hand.
We have the Justice.
Justice. Wow.
9 of Cups.
9 of Cups.
The Moon. The Hermit.
The Hermit. Okay.
Hermit. And the Hanging Man.
So, you have in your advice too, Major Arcana, both of them. If you think your person doesn't take this relationship seriously, Scorpio, they do.
They do?
They do. They do take it seriously.
Okay.
I just have a feeling this might be a Scorpio like you. This is a lot of emotion. And this would be a feeling. And when I say you feel like they don't take it seriously, I mean you don't think like they don't take it seriously. You feel. And that's hard for a Scorpio energy. Hard for me to be a Cancer moon. But I think they do. That's number one thing. They could be waiting on a divorce. And maybe they haven't told you that. Moon secrets. This is in their challenging position. So, or, because they're coming in terms of relationships, someone that's very hot, they're probably magnetic and charismatic in some way, certainly with you. That's how they're showing up, and that's somehow how they are. Like there could be a fire sign, and they're in the relationship, and it's like, to me, this is the energy of them in the relationship. It's kind of simplistic, but it's like maybe they want marriage, But here's crossing them. There's something, a problem. Maybe it's something they almost don't want to think about. It's kind of one of them things. Like if they were honest with themselves and you said to them, what's the one thing you really don't want to deal with, don't want to think about? And that's the problem, somehow. That's mucking up.
How it looks like you need to...
Advice for the relationship as a whole is
about this one, no?
Is to take time out, and this is a self-knowledge. So the Hermit is always about self-knowledge, you could just say. Okay, so this is not taking time out to spy on their web pages and stuff. This is taking time out to do you. And so in terms of the relationship, it's like that's the advice for the relationship. So maybe it's time to really take a look introspectively at the relationship. So in other words, go a little deep, and maybe you haven't had that talk. A lot of people don't ever have that talk, but kind of saying that's what's necessary here. And with the outcome, it's like saying you're going to look at things from another perspective. But and together, if you do this, if you both go, this could be, honest to God, most literal could be go to marriage counseling, couples counseling, and they're going to help you see this in a different perspective. But I see a relationship. So, but you're coming in with the 10 of Cups. I mean, you already, if this is you, Scorpio, you're like, I don't even need to be married. This is my person, and you're happy, and you may or may not want to get married. It's not the point. You're really happy. And so, and they're kind of picking up on it, but there's this hang up that's got them here, and by going to marriage counseling, maybe what this is an emotional thing to me too. Maybe it's not a thing. Maybe they're not secretly still married to someone else. Maybe emotionally there's something in them that keeps them from wanting to be married, and That's what you need to get at, and you're going to have to really be able to look at things from a different perspective to get to the heart here. We could clarify that too. See if we
Okay.
get any more. How so are we going to look at it in a different perspective? So with the Two of Swords, this clearly to me, this is like looking at it from a head over heart perspective. Looking at it, which I usually don't advise that. But this is Virgo too, and this is like maybe you, because you're very showing up, Scorpio, very emotional, right? Very emotional. And I think your person's kind of marrying you. They want to meet your energy, but they can't. There's something emotional. Because you're very emotional. Maybe you just overwhelm them or something, or you bring out something in that they never had brought out before. This person, see, and so what this is saying is you really need to be more cerebral about what's going on. So get up into your head, think. Get out of your heart and use your mind, because you're clouded here. And now my advice with this is always like, man, if you have a trusted friend, that's why trusted friends are so important. I don't mean just some friend or I mean someone you really trust. Talk to them and tell them, please, please, please be super duper honest and explain even the situation. If you haven't, explain the whole situation. Tell them to keep it to themselves and say, tell me what you think. And probably it's going to be hard to hear. It's going to be something hard to hear, but that's what's going to probably help you. And it's going to be a mental exercise about it.
Ven, amigos.
Scorpio. So, thank you.
Thank you.
I hope that helps in some way. Let me know.